You know what's wild? That we have made Mama's Boy an insult. Like, a guy loves his mom and suddenly he's a red flag. Tell me how that works. Online you can find multiple videos on one guy you shouldn't date, one this type of woman you shouldn't date. And I'm gonna tell you, if a girl is competing with your mother and if it's telling you that your mama's boy and that's not attractive to her, it's a red flag. Okay, you need to run. Like, pack up your bags and run. Like, never look back, kind of. You never date that kind of woman. I am sorry, but you do not. Because that's gonna ruin your life in so many ways. It's gonna start very little. It's gonna start with isolating, and then it's gonna be controlling about every little thing. And then every day is gonna become a hell for you. So, my advice, my suggestion, never date a girl who competes with your mother, who calls you a mama's boy, who takes like jabs at your mother, like very passive aggressive. Like, is she calling you again? Like, she calls you every day? Or like, are you still a kid? Why would you ask her permission? Or something like that. Like, you need to run. You need to pack your bags and run. And please, I'm not talking about like overbearing, controlling mothers. I'm talking about mothers in general. And when a girl is saying that you have to set boundaries with your family, are they boundaries or are they just jealousy disguised as self respect? And let's be real, in any household, especially Indian households, our mothers do everything from like cooking, cleaning, like from feeding us to literally like nursing us back to health, from knowing what we want before we know we want this, from finding little things we forget, from like literally everything. Like, her life is non existent. Like, she lives for us, like all our mothers, okay? It's not even just like boy moms or girl moms, it's like all our mothers like live for us. Every mother ever almost gave up her life to bring us in this world, and we are choosing someone who just entered the chat like above her. Like, I just, like, why is there a competition? I'm sorry, if you're dating anybody, they should compliment your parents and not just take away from them. If someone is saying that you need to cut ties with this person, this is your family, this is your mother we are talking about, do you think that's gonna be a person you're gonna spend forever with? Even if you fall in love, even if you get married, do you think that marriage is gonna last? I mean, your mom has seen you since like since you were a cell. Okay, so imagine like that woman telling you that, hey, this is not right for you, and you're not listening to her because you're like seeing this new person with rose colored glasses. Do you think your mom wouldn't know what's right for you and what's not? I'm confused. Like, how can you call mama's boy an insult to me? Like, if he's respecting his mother, if he's like loving, nurturing, and prioritizing his mother, don't you think he's gonna do that for me as well? Like, he knows how to treat a woman because he learned how to treat a woman, and that's gonna be extended to you as well. I just don't understand like how people say like mama's boy is like a toxic thing, like daddy's girl or whatever. I think both are fine, to be honest. I feel like our parents like work their asses off to give us the life we have, and like they still like support us till the day they die. Even after, like, I feel like they still like do things, or they like set things before they die, like you'll be fine, you'll be okay without me as well. So how can we like not listen to our parents? I don't understand. I always see these people dating some people, okay, like, I don't know, dating like outside of their culture or outside of their society, and then they like fight with their parents, and like then they try to convince their parents for ages ki, like, nay, 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 we need to be together. And I'm like, do you not realize that they are not against your love or your whatever? They just know you really well. They know that you want this because you're fixated on this. Once everything you want is given to you, you will not feel how you feel. You things will change, and this will become toxic, and then you'll become depressed. Don't you think your parents are looking out for us and not like like they're not against us? They made us who we are today. And I'm not talking about like toxic families. I know they exist, sadly. I'm talking about like normal parents, like who like does every little thing. And yes, there are certain dynamics where like moms are like they are not able to like fully let go of their like child, like boy child. They don't understand that he has become an adult, and I feel like that's like a process. Like, imagine giving everything up for this little baby, and suddenly he grows up and tells you like, mother, I don't need you anymore, I have this girl I just met. Like, imagine like being that person, like being the mother. Like, it's insane. I personally feel whoever competes with your mother is not right for you. Whoever competes with your family, whoever competes with your dad is not right for you. Like, I just don't understand the system where like mama's boy or like daddy's little princess is like a bad term, and like it should be like an insult. I don't think that's a diss. It's like if I'm dating someone and he's a mama's boy, I would be so like on for it. Like I'll be like, yeah, you know how to respect women, you know how to treat women, you know how to, like love someone forever in a way, and you don't like, I don't know. I feel like mama's boy is like, I think in my opinion, very green flag. And I'm not saying like go for a guy who's like always like, let me call my mom and ask for her permission to do this. And when they're like 30, 35, yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like someone who knows how to respect his mom, respect his family, and still be like, hey, mother, this is like, I'm deciding this, and convinces her mother. Not like, okay, mother, like, you need to go. That's not like, you need to like, wherever you go, you need to bring your family with you, like your roots will never go away. That's what I'm saying. Like even if you move to a different country, don't you think you'll call your mom to be like, hey mom, how did you make that? Like how can you let go of that relationship who literally brought you in this world, like on this planet, gave up everything to bring you in on this planet, and then you just basically have boundaries with this person? I just don't understand. I'm not saying like, there was an example on a podcast that like mama's boy will listen to their moms, like in a sense where like I am getting married to this person and like what I'm wearing his mom is deciding. I think then that's like a boundary you need to set. Like that's not dissing your mom, that's like, hey, I understand you have some visions, but this is my wedding. You can set it like very politely, because this is gonna be your family as well after marriage. So I feel like these are little things that can be like, that can be dealt with, and you shouldn't like literally not be a mama's boy because of those reasons. I don't know. I just got very agitated by Malvika Thitlani's like this like stupid take. So I wanted to film this video. It's like nothing much. I just feel like you shouldn't date this kind of woman or man who hates your family. We see so many cases like people run away, or people are in love and like that not working out, or people actually like committing homicide for these things. And I'm like, listen to your parents, marry within your culture. Like don't try to be super woke where you lose yourself, where you get depressed, because I understand we need to progress, but we can progress in different things. And like where I just don't know. This is such a political thing to say, but I feel listen to your parents and listen to your mother. She knows better, I promise, than a new girl you just met. Like, even if you're dating for like fucking a decade, it doesn't matter. Your mother raised you. She gave up her life almost, I mean, literally, actually, to bring you on this planet and to be with you every single day, like till you decide, like, hey, mother, there's a new girl. Like, imagine being your mom. That would be crazy. Also think if someone is telling you like, hey, set boundaries, or I don't like your mother or whatever, I understand like sometimes our parents can say certain things that could be not amazing, and that could not sit well with the other person who has not been raised in the same environment. You can again talk about these things, communicate. And I'm not saying go tell your parents they're wrong. I'm just saying like, just tell them like, hey, like that hurt their feelings in a way. And like that could be a conversation, and I am sure they will be able to listen to you if they are okay with the person. If they're not, then they're just being passive aggressive so that you will leave and you will understand, which is also not right. But I don't know, like parents are trying to like catch up to our times, and this is crazy times, to be honest. And I personally feel, someone is telling you right now, if someone is telling you and you're watching this video that, hey, boycott your family, boycott this member, boycott that friend, I am sorry. That person has control issues which are really unresolved, and which is going to be really isolating and toxic for you. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy, which is no one, but I'm just telling you, like, this is not good. This is not a healthy environment. If someone is telling you to, like, break off with that friend, I'm not talking about, like, a male having a very close best friend who's female. I'm not talking about those things. Those things, obviously, you need to, like, have big boundaries with that. I'm talking about, like, within family. I'm talking about your guy friend. I'm talking about those things. I feel like these are things we grew up with. Like, when did we decide that this is not it? Like, I don't understand. Like, you can set boundaries with the people you still love, and like love new people. I feel, again, like, how can you choose someone else over your mother? I know this debate has been going on for ages, that moms are obsessed with their sons. Why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't they be? They competing with their girlfriends. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, if I'm dating a guy and he's like a mama's boy, do you think like I have any like I have any points to like even go, like compete. Like, who am I? Who am I? There are billions and billions of girls. He has only one mother. She wins all the points. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no competition. This is crazy. I don't know why people say these things. I feel like they have these like controlling issues, or they like feel their husbands or their boyfriends are not listening to them enough, and they're trying to isolate. I feel like this is a very toxic thing. I feel like if someone is saying that, it's really, really bad. And I see so many like creators making these videos, and these are female creators. There's also one creator, My Happiness. She's like a Indian YouTuber OG, okay? And like she used to make like lifestyle vlogs and stuff, and she used to be married to this very rich guy, and she was vlogging her life. She has a kid with him, and now they're divorced, which is very sad. But now she makes these videos about like, you know, life coaching and stuff, and I feel like, yeah, okay, fine, do your thing. But then I saw recently, like literally yesterday night, I saw like this woman made a video about like mama's boy is the biggest red flag, you shouldn't date. I'm like, do you think that's why your marriage did not work? I'm sorry to say that, but do you think that, like, you have a son? Maybe you're like, you know, overcorrecting with your son, but what kind of mother wouldn't be super protective of their offspring? Either, I don't care, like whatever gender. I think it's just like another way to control men, which is so sucky. And like people talk about like rights, like up kahan hai pe hai, like female rights. I don't understand. Like your mom is not a female. His mom is not a female. I'm confused. I just got really pissed off with this. Like, how can you ask even? How can you even think like a guy would choose you over his mother? And if he's choosing, I don't want that man. I don't want that man. I'm sorry. If you can choose like me, as someone new, someone who just entered the chat, who doesn't even know you like that, over your mom, then like someday you will find someone else and you will choose them over me. Like, I don't want that. I want you to trick your mom. There's no competition. She wins. You know what I mean? Anyway, your thoughts, let me know in the comments. I'm sure this is a very polarized topic because I've seen so many videos about calling boy moms toxic for no fucking reason. Anyways, I'm just like pissed off about it. Can you tell? Yeah, I have not, like, my hair is a mess. I'm like a crazy hair lady on the internet now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And please do not date someone who's competing with your mother, because that's not it. Someone who's competing with your dad, also not it. Someone who's competing with family, it's a biggest red flag. It's a fucking red carpet.